It's showtime. What is up, everybody? It is I, the personified sin of Grand Cross here, and today I'll be taking you a tour onto my free-to-play accounts. So about 4 days ago, I showed you guys my main accounts at 3.2 million CC and how that looked. And from of course that one I started during the the Green King and Hellbrum banner. But for this one, for my free-to-play accounts at 670K, I started this one in the half anniversary. So essentially, you were able to get a good start with good characters, during that event. And just a quick proof, as you see here, first purchase bonus, and essentially as well on the bundle for the diamonds. When you purchase diamonds, it'll show you right here that you get a first purchase bonus, as you see here. So essentially, this is a free-to-play. I haven't spent any money on it at all. This is as a way of proof, show it. And just before I start showing you, I actually had made a video about my free-to-play accounts about, I'd like to say, like a month or two ago, and I'll probably put a link in the description so then you can check it out and see how much of a comparison is of a difference from what characters I had then to like the amount of levels and then to what I have now. So I'm going to show you here real quick. So these are all the characters that I have so far, that I have worked on, have them super awakened, and essentially the characters that I'm pretty much missing is a high majority of them, since most of these they were on like their own proper banner. It's more difficult to get them on like certain polls, like for the part 1 and part 2. But yeah, so of course the rare characters you'll normally get them through the multi summons. Some of the SR characters you'll get in the multi summons. The characters I got from when I started, like for instance, Mai here was from the KO, the King of Fighters banner, and I was able to get one copy of her. I believe I pulled 3 times. That's why you'll probably notice my gems being at 152. Usually when you're free to play, you'll probably want to have that at a higher amount per se, like maybe close to 400, as you're doing the story mode. I got lucky with Galen on the part 1 ticket, or in part 2 I believe. I gotta probably check on that one. Most of these characters I'm moving them up, essential for like this Hauser for Lilia, for the Pierce, Red Merlin for the Escanor Association. Sorry about that pause. The Matrona and the Camila both got them from their collab banner, and was able to get them 2-6 from just using the check-in tickets that you would get. I think there were 24 tickets that you would get in total for both of them. Derriere, I got lucky with as well as the part 2 tickets, I believe, that you'd get from the events. For the Hawk, for that special event that he came out, for most of the events it's difficult for the free-to-play players, because most of them require you to have a high CC or to be further in the story, and I wasn't there to complete most of them. So essentially I was only able to get them 3-6 when you had the opportunity to get them 6-6, and I was too low CC to get them at the time he came out. Of course, worked on my Jerichos because that's my best girl, and of course to basically have her at higher defense for the cosmetic item of the outfit. Lily, of course, for her passive with the Pierce and ult drains during certain story mode events. The Gila, of course, from the Halloween event. I only got her 3-6, since as of course similar to the Hawk one. Some of the events required you to be at a higher CC, and I wasn't there yet. And of course, I have her UR, close to level 60 because as the association, she's pretty strong for Jericho. That's why I have her there. Hellbrum, I actually got pretty lucky on his pulls. I'm close to having him 6-6. I just need one more copy. The King, of course, you get him during the story mode, but I only got one copy of him, which is the free one that you get while doing the story. The Goathers, of course, same thing like as Jericho. I only got them up just for their items, for the outfits. This green one is I used mostly before when I first started it. Like it would be him, and then I had got lucky with green Escanor, and then with the blue Meliodas and Arthur in the back. And then Omega, I got lucky in the King of Fighters banner, and of course I essentially have him there for his passive mostly, since as soon as he's half HP, his stats go up, so it's a lot useful for him in the tougher story mode battles. And then Zeldris, of course, one copy from the from the Goddess Liz banner that I pulled. Of course, the Gother that you get from just checking in as a free-to-play player, or no, not free-to-play, sorry. When you're brand new to the game, you essentially get them within, I believe, 20 days of checking in. That's when you get one copy of Gother. This Arthur here, I got lucky in his banners when they gave out the tickets. When I started it, I was able to get him the 4-6, and then I think I pulled once or twice with gems and was able to get him at 4-6. Of course, this Meliodas, you have to, for most of the missions to complete him, you have to have him not fully awakened, but at least I believe 2-star. And then of course, easily for him, since most of the multi-pulls will give you multiple dupes of him, so he was the easiest character to get 6-6. Of course, my best girl here, I have to have her super awakened. She's my favorite unit to use on my main account. My best one that I very heavily invested in her in my main account, but I think I'll probably invest in her too as well, aside from Escanor. So yeah, you are the other two Jerichos. Of course, originally this green one will have this outfit, but for me, this outfit is just 10 times better. Like, I don't know. I mean, just look at the thighs. I mean, you would also be like amazed by this. Like, just that thigh show is just like, yes. But of course, have her super awakened. Have her 5-6. Of course, waiting until I get probably when I pull again and then get more was it SR coins to get. No, actually, yeah, SR coins to be able to get her in the coin shop, which I'll probably wind up doing. And then of course, the one that works very well in the story mode, the green Escanor, I was able to get him 2-6. Of course, since I essentially spent the extra coin sets to get him at 3, but I'm kind of waiting on maybe with using a part I think part 1 or part 2 ticket to get him at level at 3-6. And the equipment that I have so far are these that you would have gotten, I believe, during the half anniversary or the Goddess Liz. I'm trying to remember. I think when Hawk came out, essentially you were able to choose what equipment set you wanted of either purely defense, crit, of either for the ring, for the bracelet, the belt. So this one, of course, these are like automatically set when you select an equipment. Of course, also have this one too. Of course, I'm kind of working on, and I think on one of the cities you need to have them at a friendship level of 4, so you'll be able to like work on some of the missions that have like the defense SSR as a droppable item that you can get during the stages. But yeah, so essentially this is the characters I have, and of course I'm working on end saving on my items here. I'm saving for the pulls. Currently I have 10 part 1 tickets and 2 part 2, and I kind of want to save them up so then I can do a very nice video and summonings for you guys, so we can see together who I'll wind up getting. Will I be able to get dupes of the characters I already have, or I get one of the many that I'm missing within this one. I mean, of course, for me, the ones I want the most is Roxy. Of course, Lost Vein for most of the story mode would be an easy breeze. The Blue Jericho, the new legend Blue Jericho for her outfits. Obviously, I'll try to get the red Gila for her outfit as well, and then the blue one, I'll probably get her moved up to UR. But yeah, I mean, and that's pretty much how my account looks. So, like I said again in the beginning of the video, if you want to see how much of a difference I have now from my first start when I first showed it, I'll put a link in the description so you can see how much of a gap it is from the moment I uploaded that video, essentially, from now, how an account would look, as a free-to-play player on global. But yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed this tour, and until next time, Roy is out.